Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My clock plays the tune, and copyright rules say that it cannot be heard, and unfortunately, my clock is in the kitchen. What I was saying is, if you're afraid that your chicken is not done, take a meat thermometer, and this is an instant read. You just press it. Put it in the thickest part. For chicken breasts, they should be they should be 165 degrees for your chicken to be done. Any less than that, you're going to want to throw it in the oven and bake it for however long it takes at 350 degrees. I have in the past, I have accidentally pulled chicken out early out of the oil when it hasn't fully cooked. I've never had a problem, thank God, because I'm a pretty good cook. And you can finish the chicken off in the oven. Now it's been about 13 minutes, and my chicken is starting to float to the top. So I'm just going to kind of look at my chicken and see what it looks like. And it's looking pretty good. I'm going to give my chicken a couple more minutes, and it'll be at the 15-minute mark. And this is, you'll notice, this is a lot longer of a cook than when I did the breaded meat. The breaded meat, the pork tenderloins, took about 3 to 6 minutes total cooking time per batch. Chicken, however, has to go at least 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how many pieces and what they are. Breasts take the longest. The longer, the thicker the breast, the longer it has to cook. Okay, all my chicken is floating, so that pretty much is telling me my chicken is ready to come out. And there is our fried chicken. You don't need to salt it because your salt is already on it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my thermometer and just double check to make sure that the chicken is fully cooked. Go in that piece. And that piece is done. That piece is done. Oh, that piece needs to go a little longer. If you've got a piece that needs to go a little longer, you can pop it back in the grill, and that's a little bit thicker. So I'm just going to give that a couple more minutes. And it was almost done. And that was the breast. Like I said, the breasts are going to take the longest. They may need to go the full 20 minutes. And our chicken is delicious. Yeah, that's floating. Okay, that is fully cooked. Make sure your oil gets back to the heat, and my oil is staying pretty much at 350, so I can go ahead and add the rest of my chicken. And I'm going to add my breast and my legs. And then we're done. That'll fry up for, I'm going to put my timer on for 15 minutes. And my chicken will be all fried and ready to serve. Like I said, you can make this with a lot of different things. This is actually Leah Chases fried chicken. You might wonder, you might see a piece that's a little bit darker than the others. Just means that you have a lot of flour on the one place and it got a little bit hot. And when you're done with the flour mixture, make sure to throw that out. You do not want to use that. And make sure you clean, if you got any chicken juice on your countertop, make sure you give that a clean. And we're just going to do a quick cleanup. And every now and then it doesn't hurt to go through the chicken and just lightly give it a little bit of movement. Now, like I said, if you do watch Leah Chases fried chicken, and that was an video, you'll notice she makes biscuits with it and serves it with biscuits. She also made a beautiful sweet potato pie with pecan with the pecan crust. And biscuits would go really well with this. If you make homemade biscuits, I am not, like I said, I'm not a huge biscuit fan, so I don't make biscuits. My husband does like biscuits, and maybe sometime in the future, I'll try to make her biscuits. They're relatively easy. The only thing is that she uses self-rising flour, and I don't have any self-rising flour. And self-rising flour is different than bread flour or all-purpose flour. Self-rising flour has baking powder in it that makes it rise. She adds more baking powder, and her biscuits do look amazing. Well, let me know if you've ever made fried chicken in the comments below, or if you're wanting to try this recipe. It's a really, really, really good recipe, and there are a lot of fried chicken recipes out there, but I find Leah Chases chicken to be amazing. It's very juicy, very moist, and it's just a really, really good chicken. So, I'm going to finish this up. I'll be back with the final product and a final comment in a few minutes. So, I'm back. My chicken is still frying. It's got another 10 minutes or so to go. What can you do while the chicken is frying? Well, you can wash your dishes. Ideally, when you're frying something on the stovetop, and I touched on this when I did the breaded meat, is you do not want to leave the kitchen. You always want to make sure somebody is watching the pot as it's frying. And the reason being is just in case something goes wrong with your oil or it splatters and catches on fire, that you have somebody around to monitor it and can handle things. So make sure when you're frying chicken or frying something else, if you have to go to the bathroom and you have another person that can just stay and watch your pot, that's fine. But if you're solo and you're doing fried chicken, go to the bathroom before you start making your chicken, because you do not want to leave your kitchen. And I'm just doing a quick wash. And one thing I was going to say about fried chicken is there's nothing better than the next day of taking some of the leftover fried chicken, eating it cold, or chopping it up into a nice salad. You could make a very good chicken salad with homemade fried chicken. And I like the fact that we can make our own fried chicken. We know exactly what we're putting in it. There are no added ingredients. And I'm not saying like KFC or Browns or Church's or Popeyes isn't good. I mean, those are good for quick meals, and everybody does it, including me. But it is nice to be able to fry your own chicken and make it your own. So I'm just getting the flour out of this pan, which stuck to a little bit. And you always want to do good kitchen cleanups when they're done. That actually makes it easier for you that you're not doing a big cleanup after you've done all this frying. I'm just going to take a look and see how our chicken is doing. Doing pretty good. Our chicken's doing very good. I don't think our chicken's going to need to go into the oven at all, unless my husband wants warm chicken tonight. So we've got 6 minutes, about 6 more minutes, and our chicken will be done. I started frying at about 3:48. It's 3:13 or 2:48. Excuse me. It's 3:15, and my chicken is almost done. And when you're done draining your chicken, throw out your paper towels. Don't reuse them because they'll have grease on them. So, in 5 minutes I'll be back. I'll show you the end result.